Okay, so hey guys, it's Quinston, and today we're gonna continue with our queue tutorial. Yeah, we finished up till over here, the adjust queue function. Now, what does the adjust queue function do? Nothing. It just when you return something, that is, when you dequeue something and return the dequeue, it just adjusts the queue so that the bottom will properly be fixed at 0, and the bottom will not shift to 1. Obviously, you'll understand that when we run the program and get the printed value. But let's just see what the next function we have to implement. So we did initialize, we did enqueue, we did dequeue, we did adjust queue. Now we'll do the empty. It's just a boolean checker if the program is empty or not. So we go void is empty, and for this we'll go if top is equal to 0, then you go system.out. Now it's already here, so why did I write it again? Copy and paste. There we go. The queue is empty. Why do you ask? Obviously, because if there's no incrementation of the top, that is no top plus plus being happening, then it's obviously empty, right? There's no other option. Else, if you have top is equal to max. Now, if this happens, you know that it's full. So you go, the queue is full. Awesome. Now the final function. Else what? If none of these two conditions are satisfied, then what? Well, obviously it's either half full or half empty, or a little bit full, a little bit empty, or a little bit too much full, a little bit too much empty. So it's your choice. If you're a half glass, like half full glass person, or a half empty glass person. I'm a half empty glass person, so the queue is half empty. The queue is half empty. Yippee doing. Yeah, spellings are hard. So we did the is empty function. This will just return stuff and whatever. I'm gonna just print out stuff. You can even do a boolean, like you can return a boolean and check is empty, and whenever you return something, the boolean will tell you what it is. You check the boolean in the class where you implemented. So we did this empty function. Now we're gonna do the print function. How do you do the print function? How do you print the the queue? So for printing the queue, just go void print queue, and you go like this, and you go for int I equal to 0, I less than max I plus plus, and here you go system.out.print.ln, or system.out.println, and then here you go this. I just like this method of printing stuff. It's just what I do. I've been doing this for a long time now, and this is how I print arrays. It's not a I don't deserve an Oscar for this, or even a Nobel Prize, but whatever. What works, works. What do I do over here? Yeah. Copy. Sometimes I just get messed up. Copy pasting can be hazardous if you're not paying attention. So always pay attention when you're copy pasting. Also, I like to point out one more thing. Instead of being max, we can write top. Why, you ask? Because the queue is only going to be up to the top and not the maximum value, obviously, right? So you can write top over here. And at the end of this, instead of putting ln over here, you should put print. Because if you put print ln, it will go to the next line, and you don't want that right now. So we go, but you want it over here. Like after it, you can go print ln, and everything will work out properly. Go print ln, and then you go over here and end it. That's all. Here you go system.out.print, oh sorry, wrong brackets, ln, and here you go, the queue is, just to be a bit nice to the person, the queue is. But let me tell you one more thing. What if the queue is empty? What if the queue is empty and that is top is equal to 0, and then you use some stupid person uses the print queue function without knowing what to print. So it will just go inside this function and not have a catching error block. So instead of doing this, we go if top is not equal to 0. Okay, this will happen. But if top is equal to 0, system.out.println, obviously you go the queue is empty. And yeah, that's about it. I think we are done for the program. Let's just execute it and see what happens. In order to execute it, we make a new class. I call this class queueUser. Use, doesn't matter what it is. Public static void main is the main function, and we make a queue class object. That is the queueUE is equal to new queue class. That's it. And then you have queueUE dot, you can enqueue something, enqueue, and you give like 3, and then you can say queueUE dot print, and then let's see if it executes. Go. Yeah, the queue is 3. So the queue has 3 right now because we enqueued only 3. Let's enqueue something more than that. Let's enqueue 5 again with it. We go queue, so 3 and 5 are enqueued. If you can't see this, it's a 1080p, not 1080p, it's 720p video. 1080p is too much for my screen to take. So 3 and 5. But if you dequeue is, see, I enqueued 3, I enqueued 5. Now if I dequeue something, it's Control C, Control V, take this out and dequeue it and print out. Only 5 is printed because I inserted 3 initially in the queue, then I inserted 5 in the queue and I dequeued. So 3 got dequeued and 5 only remains inside it. Simple. And then you print it out. So you can do this whatever you want. All the the code is given in the description. You don't have to thank me or whatever, but if you like this, just subscribe, like and share, because I want to get this out to a lot of people who have difficulty with finding code online, because it's so hard. And even if you do find code, most of the code is beyond understanding. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, comments, whatever, just put them down. I'll be happy to respond. Nobody actually likes me to respond, but if I could, I would. So thank you for watching. I'm Quinston, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.